Well, you know me, I like quick drafting, and I like Wilds of Eldraine, so let's do it. I was offered this yesterday, too. This card is booty in draft. Yeah, Jaybird, I really like drafting this set. Imodaine's Recruiter is absurdly powerful. I think that's the obvious pick here. Edgewall In is okay. Bitter Chill is good. Besotted Knight is above average. Edgewall Pack is good. Flick a Coin's above average. Ferocious Werefox is good. But, yeah, we go with Imodaine's Recruiter. I don't mind getting slotted into Boros early. We just have to get an Ash or two to make the deck really pop. Okay. I guess we take the Frantic Firebolt. These are both very good cards, but they're off color. So I guess I could take Gingerbread Hunter and do green, red, splash white, but that doesn't seem too great. Could take Balluna's Gatekeeper and go Jeskai. Johan's good, but he requires a really, really strong spell build around. Guess I just take the Firebolt here. Protective Parents is okay. Unassuming Sage is okay. Take the removal. Man, I should... 5 mana 5/5 that creates a food is not bad. And it automatically triggers Celebration. This makes me want to play Boros so bad, though. I think I just do go Boros here. I'm very tempted to go green, red, splash white, though. What power cards are we looking for? I mean, this is a power card. This is one of the highest rated cards in the whole set. Out of this pack, this and this and this are the highest rated. Firebolt and Balluna's Gatekeeper are close seconds. Sorry, this one isn't as close. I'm thinking I go red, green, splash white. I've done it before to great results. Got 7 wins with that deck. Hey, good evening, Chase. You're just in time for the first draft. I'm gonna take the Beanstalk. And I'm taking the Beanstalk because Imodaine's Recruiter, the Trained Troops half, is a spell that costs 5 or more. So these synergize together. This pack sucks. Could take Flick a Coin, I guess. It's a playable card. Tempest Heart's below average. Armory Mice is good. It's really warming up. Can't wait to play some golf. Yeah, man. Like the last couple days here, it's been really, really warm. Take Candy Grapple. Just play all 4 colors. Candy Grapple is by far the strongest card in the pack. I'm going to take it. Tattered Ratter. Beanstalk Worm. I like Beanstalk Worm. Twin Veil Guide's okay. Spell Stutter's powerful. Golfing fucks your backup. Is there any way to make it not do that? I think Beanstalk Worm here is the right play. I like Beanstalk Worm. Polluted Bonds. Whenever land enters the battlefield under opponent's control, that player loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Okay. Curse of the Werefox is really good. Might just take that. Princess Take Flight is also quite good. My doctor told me it's one of the worst things for your back. Really? Really? Because of all, like, the torquing you have to do for golfing? There are good cards in this pack. Archive Dragon's quite good. This guy's average. But I think the Witch Stalker, just to secure an early game creature, is the right call here. Witch's Mark is also pretty hot. Do I want to take below average creatures? Let's take the below average creature. Oh man, this pack is awful. We could lean more into the 5 or higher thing. Glutton's amazing. I'm actually shocked that this wheeled to me. I'll take that for sure. Werefox, wheeled. We'll take a Werefox. Isn't draw 2 good? It's draw 2 then discard 2. So unless you have crap in your hand that you don't want, it's not as good. Could try the Sky Beast guy. Creating food tokens is pretty juicy. Actually go for the green-blue deck. I don't think I want 2 of this wolf. It can't even attack. So now we're looking for stuff like Balloona's Gatekeeper. I'll take the ice out. Prism would probably be helpful in a deck that like this that we're going for. This actually synergizes with our deck. So grab that up. Wow, Moonshaker Cavalry. Holy shit, this card's absurd. It's hard to play, but it's super absurd. This card is super duper absurd. The problem is we are not in white whatsoever, so coming up with triple white is going to be very hard. I could take the Imodanes and try to just lean back into what we're doing before. Utopia Sprawl is also super hot in a deck like ours. I mean, I gotta take the second Recruiter. Nice art on that. The Moonshaker Cavalry? Yeah, Moonshaker Cavalry is absurdly cool looking. Absurdly cool looking. I actually have a couple of these IRL. They're worth a pretty amount. Bellowing Bruiser. I think it's got to be the Recruiter. This card is such a bomb. Like, an absurd bomb. The problem is getting up to 8 mana. 3 of which are white. I'll take the Recruiter. Firebolt, Werefox. I think we're sticking with green, red, and white, more than likely. Could go for blue, but I don't think it's great. Green-blue has not really performed for me, like, ever. You need, like, fawns, and you need the uncommon legendary to really make it work. But if I were trying to make it work, I would take the Archive Dragon. But I think since we're just going to be green-red with a splash of white, we go with Firebolt or Ferocious Werefox. And I'm leaning towards the removal. You've never had a blue deck, not even IRL. Oh man, there's Balloonist Gatekeeper. Embereth Veteran's amazing. Welcome to Sweet Tooth is amazing. Both really good cards in the green-red deck. I actually think I rate Sweet Tooth a bit higher. Especially if you, like, get the wolf that makes food tokens for you, then it becomes quite absurd. Hamlet Glutton's amazing. I also think Redcap Thief is really good, but I think the Redcap Thief is more likely to wheel around than Hamlet Glutton. And having double Glutton on your top end is just like a game-winning experience. Might even cut this Tempest Heart. What's that cat do? It's a 1-mana 1/1. Whenever an enchantment you control is put in a graveyard, you create a 1/1 black rat that can't block. And then it can also gain Death Touch. It's not amazing, unfortunately. Enchantments don't die too often, and when they do, it's usually tacked on because your creature's dying. It's okay. Another Tattered Ratter. Another Knight of Doves, too. Could have had a bunch of Knights of Doves. Another Into the Fey Court as well, man. Yeah, the rat tokens can't block. That card's good in a red-black deck, specifically, I would say. Because of cards like this that make your rats deal more damage when they're blocked. The problem is, like, the opponent's not going to block your rats when they're dealing 3 damage per block, right? The opponent's just going to let them through. Dang, maybe I do still go with the blue-green. I don't know. Blue-green, like I said, blue-green historically hasn't been amazing for me. I think we take the Redcap Thief here. Treasure tokens are real nice. Greta. We have an Edgewall pack here as well, but we're fine on 4 drops. I'd rather take the Curse. More removal is always good. Frantic Firebolt here as well. But yeah, I think we take the Curse. Greta's so good. I mean, I don't think it's too late to pivot to green-black with Greta. But I think that Imadane's Recruiters are best in a deck that incorporates red and white. And if I played Greta, I would just be cutting them completely. It's funny that we've drafted 0 white cards. I like the Genealogist a lot. I think this guy overperforms for sure. Archon's Glory isn't bad. Twisted Fealty is good. Even better if you have Bargain. Or a way to sacrifice it. I'll take the Genealogist. Spear Guard's good in this deck. We want to be playing a creature on 1 if possible. Take this bad guy. Skewer Slinger sucks. Knight of Doves is interesting, but I don't think it's worth playing. Like, I'm much more comfortable just splashing white, if only for Imadane's Recruiter and, like, premium white cards we get. But I will take it because it's non-common. Wow. Archive Dragon wheeled around. Knight of the Sweet's Revenge is funny. I don't think it's great. It does make it so your foods can tap, but we only have like 1 card that makes food right now. I think we're better off taking the Archive Dragon and leaving green-blue slightly open. Yeah, same thing. Spellstutter's decent. Mary Bards is playable, but we have better cards for that mana. I'll take a Spellstutter. Although you could take a Johan and try to run green-blue with a splash of red, but I don't think that's great. These are both awful. Witch's Mark is actually solid. Might actually play that. Okay. So all of our rares are unplayable, basically. Oh, and that's not true. Iron Crag isn't bad. But, it taps for colorless, and you have to have legendaries for it to be good. Two-Headed Hunter, on the other hand, is very good. Stalking Celebrant is very good.
More time. Oh!
Yo, what's up, Moop Moop? How you doing, buddy? I think we take the Two-Headed Hunter. Obira's like amazing, but we're not in those colors at all. Take a Two-Headed Hunter. Nature's Will. Fawn is really good. John, are you a Mr. Bean enjoyer? Probably would have tried splash 3 colors and taken the red-blue. That's funny. That guy's only really good if you're super spell heavy. Right now we only have 1 instant and 3 sorceries. I guess adventure cards also count, but our adventures suck. We have like Beanstalk Worm. But this guy's really good. I would love to take a 3rd Curse of the Werefox, but mana acceleration in our colors is way more important. Another Fukin Johan. Here's just stockpiling Celebrant for our white splash. We're only going to be running like 2 planes because you don't need planes for the Imadanes, really. Another Red Tooth Genealogist isn't bad. Another Frantic Firebolt wouldn't be bad either. But stockpiling Celebrant's the big hit here, I think. With this guy, we can return Genealogist to our hand for the buff. Return Two-Headed Hunter to our hand for extra double strike. Return Sweet Tooth. Return Beanstalk for another draw. There's lots of good interactions with this guy. You could take another Red Tooth Genealogist, but if you take 2 of this guy, you have to expect to play one of them just as a 3-mana 2/3 sometimes, which kind of sucks. Like, I'd rather play a 3-mana 3/2 with no upside than a 3-mana 2/3 with no upside. And on top of that, scrying 2 in a deck like ours is really big. This is the 3rd Johan we've seen. Grand Ball Guest isn't bad. We're not going to be triggering it too often, but we do need more 2-drop creatures. Vantress Transmuter, if you're still thinking about playing blue, is really, really good. But I think we're pretty off of blue at this point. Garruk's Uprising isn't bad, but I think the Beanstalk is just better. Damn. Knightly Valor isn't bad. Verdant Outrider wouldn't make the deck, I don't think. Minecart Daredevil's not bad. Also could take a second Firebolt. And this guy's not bad either. I think the strongest card here is Knightly Valor. Sure, let's do it. I would have loved to have seen the green-white uncommon, but no luck. Tome Seeker's great. Root Rider Fawn is even better. I think we take the Fawn here. Double Fawn is really nice. Evolving Wilds or a 3rd Hamlet Glutton? Honestly, I think a 3rd Hamlet Glutton is super pog. Let's do it. We are splashing white, so Cooped Up is nice. I think that's what we go for. Lots of tap cards in these packs. Which, unfortunately, is not a very strong synergy. Although there is a lot of them. We can take a second Harried Spearguard. Even more tap synergy. I'll just take an uncommon here. Another uncommon. Another uncommon. Protective Parents is not going to make the deck. And a quick study. Did end up with some pretty good blue stuff, honestly. Balloonas, Archive Dragon, Quick Study, Spell Stutter. But not enough to make the green-blue deck, I don't think. Hey, we got the, nice, we got the Vault. We're at 102% completion. Alright, there's some pretty easy cuts here. In my opinion. Definitely don't want 4 planes. I think 2 is actually just fine. What's that 102% means? It means I can cash in this box for some wild cards. That's what that means. Help finish off a set. Help finish off a set or help you with your standard decks. Looks like I don't even need that much red. I have no double red symbols, but we do want red early. They're getting a shoe bill at the aviary I used to volunteer for. I'd never go near that demon. Ever seen one? Yeah. Yeah, with the machine gun bill. Yeah, shoe bills are pretty insane. And they're actually pretty harsh in real life too. They don't just like sound like monsters, they're actually total assholes. 18 creatures. So I can probably actually cut the Territorial Witch Stalker. I think our other creatures are better. Could cut Beanstalk Worm, but I think Beanstalk Worm is actually good. I don't think you ever play the adventure, really, unless you have an abundance of mana in hand. But I think it's fine as a 5-mana 5/4 reach. They eat small crocodiles in the wild and have gone for children too. Yeah, yeah. Not only that, but if they have like multiple eggs at the same time, they just like let the strong ones survive. They let the strong baby kill and eat the weaker one. Could probably take out one more creature, but I really like our creature base. I think Redcap Thief and Prophetic Prism are going to go a long way with helping us hit the white mana. Yeah, they have Dino DNA for sure. It's a good way of putting it. Maybe the Beanstalk carries us enough that we don't need Witch's Mark. I really like 17 creatures in a deck like this, but I could see actually taking out maybe one of the white cards. Hmm. Maybe Beanstalk Worm actually does get cut. And we'll still have 16 creatures. I think that's respectable. So for removal, we have Cooped Up, Firebolt, Double Curse. It's good. For removal in a creature deck, I think is pretty hot. I think we did miss a semi-good green-blue deck in the draft. There was like 2 Fey Courts, there was another Balloonist Gatekeeper, here's Archive Dragon. And like we could have had triple Hamlet Glutton, Tempest Ward, some early green stuff, and then up the Beanstalk. But I think the red that we ended up with is very strong. I think maybe we actually go up. Should we go up to 9 forests? I ended up cutting some of the red. Dino DNA. I really want to always hit red early on, so I think I'll stay with 7 mountains. And if the first game is wonky, we'll cut a mountain and add in a forest. Yo, what's up, Sponge? No alchemy drafts? Nah, fuck alchemy. Wow, triple mountains in the opener. Okay. Thanks, Mana Smoother. This hand's unkeepable. We have such a fast curve. This hand's unkeepable. Much better. We have triple glutton, so we'll throw back the glutton. I don't hate it. I'm just very inexperienced with alchemy. I think I would be throwing away my gems if I did alchemy. That's what I think. So if he plays like a 2-2 here, we'll eat it with Curse. Nothing, huh? Celebrant's nice. Can I actually get an extra draw out of the beanstalk that way? All right. So we could actually play the Imadane's Recruiter and then bounce it back to hit more Knight procs. That might actually be the right play here. They're holding up something. Sure. Ooh, Hunter's good. Don't really need that mana, so we'll put that at the bottom. At least they did the right thing and killed my recruiter. They knew what was gonna happen. Ooh, green makes an appearance. This card, in my opinion, is nearly unplayable. I think we do eat Ruby here, just because Ruby can get really out of hand. I think we just enchant it up here. They have no fast effects. Well, this game appears to be going rather well. Tempest Fart. Okay. Destroyed. Yeah, that guy got wrecked super bad. And more importantly, the mana base worked out super fine. Nice. Double red balls. Double red balls. This useless ass card. Oh no, this is actually one of the good ones. This is basically Bomat Courier, but without the 1/1 body that can get destroyed. Actually, quite a good card. Incinerator of the Guilty. This card's so nasty. Just absolutely disgusting. I'm thinking maybe I do make the mana switch, since we really only need one red ever. And I don't want to get hosed on forests ever. Good mana base, good playables. Keep. And I'm first. Oh my. Let's start with Harried Spear Guard and go ahead and get in for a point of damage. I don't think we need to get started on card draw right away, so I think we'll start with Welcome to Sweet Tooth. Just make another 1/1. They have a Squee Goblin Nabob card back. A drafted Virtue of Persistence. This card's absurdly good. Absurdly good. We'll get out our red cap thief and we'll chip away again. I don't even have a way to destroy enchantments, I don't think. Alright, Goes for a white source. Let's go ahead and split the buffs between our creatures. I'll get out a Tempest Heart here. I haven't played Hearthstone in weeks, been playing this. I don't draft those, saving my gems and gold until I know what I'm doing. Haven't played any type of Magic in probably 10 years. Oh, so you've just been messing around? That's cool, though. I did not want to draw a land here. Can I get a removal option here? A ferocious werefox. I don't think we have any good plays here. I think we're just chilling for now. Man, this is gonna hurt so bad. I think this guy's got us. I guess I could, like, force a 2-for-1. That doesn't seem too great, though. Like, he blocks the heart when I attack with all 3. And then we curse with the werefox. So I actually 3-for-1 myself that way. I'll just chill. Played football and baseball in high school. Nobody on the team played Magic but me. All my friends said I was a big nerd. Well, they're a bunch of big haters. That's too many lands in a row, sir. I have drawn a shit ton of mana. I guess we eat his savior. Damn, dude, we're stuck. I need to draw cooped up. Oh, that's annoying. A glutton of my own is nice. Hey, there we go. There we go, boys. Hey, what's up, LA? Literal first chatter, yeah. Hey, Bohemius. My dear John. My dear friend, it is good to see you. I think we wait a turn and then pop off next turn. Bohemi Weemy. You guys are adorable. Played so much Elden today? Oh, hell yeah. Ooh. That's annoying. So there's only one creature you can get back. Yeah, that's fine. Really? Really? That's what you draw? The perfect answer to my enchantment? That's your top deck? Nice, bro. Nice. Oh, we're grooving though. Okay, so I'm okay with the Spear Guard dying. So he's gonna get back the Glutton, right? I have to be okay with that. He played nothing? I'm gonna draw a card here. This is my first draft of the day. It's going fine. The opponent has some pretty busted rares in his deck, but it's going fine. The stream wasn't... It was like a little over 7 hours. It wasn't that long. It was a good stream. I got my ass kicked a bunch, but it was fun. I think we can catch this guy with Imadane's next turn. How's that Virtue allowed? It's a mythic rare, man. It's super hard to get. And it costs 7 mana for the backside. Another Hamlet Glutton. I bet he doesn't want to sacrifice anything here. We need that Huntsman. Oh, okay. That's a lot of mana. Six blockers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 attackers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 8 attackers, and this guy has to be double blocked. And he's at 8 life. And he takes trample damage here and here no matter what. And here. I think he's dead. Imadane's Recruiter. We beat that busted card. That's a good song. I don't know how highly Virtue of Persistence is rated, but I think that Imadane's Recruiter might be rated just as highly. They had a 6/6 and a 2/2. We had a 6/6 trample that we give double strike. It kills the 6/6, then kills the 2/2 and tramples for 4. If we put the roll on it, it becomes a 7/7, kills the 6/6, and does 1 to the 2/2, then tramples for 6. No, it has to deal 2 to the 2/2. Or that's what you're saying, right? Are you saying I could have killed him that turn when I had the double rolls? Or when I had the double strike and the double strike and the monsters roll? I don't remember how much life they were at. I'll have to keep an eye out for that next time. Cheese boy. If the first 7 hits into the 2/2 for 1 after the 6/6, then the second 7 tramples over the 2/1, then it was lethal. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sad I missed that. I'm glad I ended up winning still, but yeah, that would have done it, I guess. Like I said, I don't remember how much life they were at. But you're probably right. This hand has a lot of potential. I don't think I want to toss it. Our odds of drawing a 1, 2, or 3 drop creature are pretty high. Crystal Grotto. They have the new Etrata card back. She looks like Kate Beckinsale from the Underworld. They were left at 2 after you put the roll in the other menu. Oh, okay. Like I said, I'm sad I missed that. You're probably right. Not trying to mislethal you, just didn't know how the mechanics work. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Just won the game with opponent's minion that I stole for a turn. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's how you do it. I think we just stay on curve here. What's up, Sneaky Turtle? Virtue of Persistence, win rate 68%, second card in Quick Draft. Jeez. What's the first? Cooped Up is a nice draw, but unplayable for now. Gruff Triplets. I probably could have guessed that. Yeah. I had to play against Gruff Triplets last night. That card smoked me. Triple color. Who in their right mind plays 3 colors? But yeah, I'll have to be more observant in the future with Double Strike, because if I could have won that game like 5 turns earlier, I should have. Because like my odds of losing that game increased like exponentially every turn they got free creatures. I think that's just like monkey brain wanting to preserve my creatures over just winning the game on the spot and not even like looking. Okay. Let's draw Curse of the Werefox off the top. Grand Ball Guest. I guess I make a big boy? No, actually, it's better to put it here, because then if he blocks this, I can Werefox it. And also, this has Ward, so it's a slightly better investment. Yeah, the Guff Triplets are a lot like Trial by Fire. In the regard that they're disgustingly overpowered. First of all, you get 9/9 trample power for 6 mana to begin with. And then when you start killing them, they just buff up the other ones. It gets super out of hand. I'm hoping they need double colors to do anything super effective, and they're kind of getting punished here. Playing this out as a 4-mana 3/4 is a bit sketch. It's a little sus, I gotta admit. There's a chance I could make this a 4/4 trample next turn. Block hits happen simultaneously unless there's first strike. First strike and double strike always do their damage first. Nice. So we do this. And we do this. I think I want to kill the 3/4. Don't be a we do this streamer. What does that mean? Don't say we. Is that what you mean? I would like one more mana, please. Double Crystal Grotto, eh? I think the Prism is just straight up better than Crystal Grotto as far as mana fixing goes. If they want to spend a whole rack of mana killing my 4/4 token, I wouldn't be upset. Huh. Why did they pay the ward costs unless they have something else to do? People who talk through their plays would like, so we do this, then this, and then this. I just wanted to get my sequence right to make sure I triggered Celebration, but yeah, I get it. It can definitely be annoying. I think we just Hamlet glutton it up. There's no good attack here. I mean, I guess I could cooped up on the Barrow Naughty, but that feels like such a waste. My fear is that between all the extra cards they drew, they definitely got something to do. They've drawn like 5 extra cards over me this game. It's a lot of blue. They have access to 7. But their mana base is severely limited if they need double black or double green because of the way Crystal Grotto works. Are they just trying to gain some life here? Okay, so they're just trying to gain some life here. Sugar Rush is such a card. Yikes. Bro, can you stop? Can you stop with the removal and shit? Doppelganger would suck. Luckily, we're not in that set. But yeah, I agree. That would suck. Damn, that's so annoying. Do I just cooped up the lifesteal? I don't think it's time for that yet. I do want to attack with this, though, and see if he takes the trade. Because I don't have a way to destroy this, and I don't want him to be able to bargain it. -5/-5 for 2 mana is pretty hot. So he is taking the trade. Pretty happy with that, because he loses lifesteal on his Barrow Naughty this way. Love to see it. Love to see them hitting a bunch of lands. It's better than them hitting a bunch of playables. Top deck Curse of the Werefox would be pretty great. Transmuter eats up most of their mana base. That's auto tapper, 100%. You can tell because it didn't tap the Crystal Grottos for colorless. It was like, oh, hope you don't need colored mana this turn. Imodane's Recruiter. So he could have a Spell Stutter, which would make me pay 3. I think we're better off doing something like this. Yeah, he definitely has something. And I think I hold on to this. Because I want to make the 2/2s if possible. It could just be holding a priority because of Barrow Naughty, but I doubt it. Does he have an Obira's in hand? What? What? Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. I see. I was about to say, is it another Sugar Rush? It seems like another Sugar Rush. Okay, so he can't possibly stop me from playing the Knights now. That's a lot of mana. So he could go for an untap angle here and attack me for 6. I have access to 7 mana. So what might have to happen is I might have to play Imodane's Recruiter and then attack with these 4. And then pop a Surviving Knight token to gain 3 life. Or if I get access to another mana, we could Glutton first and then Imodane's Recruiter and attack with a 7/6 Trample Haste. And that would basically win the game. Ooh, aggressive. Very aggressive. How are tapping planes? This guy can pay 1 and tap to add 1 mana of any color. Root Rider Fawn's very good. Top deck mana? No, I did not. So, If I don't win this turn, I'm dead. So if he counters this, I'm dead. If he counters this, I'm also dead. If he has Spell Stutter, I can pay it, right? He has 2 fairies. So I think this is my best chance of winning. Ice Out would kill me. All right. Hell yeah. Why didn't we play Fawn first? It would have been another haste 2-2. Yeah, it would have been a 2-3, but it wouldn't have changed the outcome of anything, right? The only barrier we had to get past was him countering the Immodanes. And if I played the Fawn first, I couldn't have paid for the Spell Stutter if he had a Spell Stutter. I think Spell Stutter was all that beat us there. I just realized we didn't get a single ruby. Alright, 3-0, guys. Didn't get a single ruby for this deck. Big brain. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that Dimir can flash into existence that would have stopped us there. Untapping the 3-3 was smart. But it cost his last blue. By the way, guys, I have 3 more Dominaria United packs to open. I've been thinking about just opening them anyways. Been thinking about just ripping them open. I'm actually really impressed with my restraint. To have not already opened them. I guess I had enough packs opened recently. Opponents first, which sucks, but we have a 1 into a 2 into a 3, and we have double strike as well. Great hand. That is a really good card that I'm sad we missed in the draft. Didn't even see a single one. And it's a common, too. Ooh, the food colors. Scary. Wow. They have Mosswood Dread Knight. That is an amazing card. That is such a good card. It's basically infinite recurrence. Because it says when it dies, you may cast it from your graveyard as an adventure until the end of your next turn. If you cast it as an adventure, it goes back into exile where you can play it as a creature again. Very good card. Oh yeah, we take that. Is he just gonna candle grapple me here? Could put it here because it has ward. That might be the best bet, actually. Big brain, 5 hit. So we could eat up his mana by frantic firebolting this right now. I think that's not a bad idea. I think he has a candy grapple. And he really wanted me to buff this with the sweet tooth. Okay. Are we going to see a third color here? Nope, just another forest. But now we're going to see the replayed Dread Knight. Yes, indeedy. And now we can't... I think we attack with the 4/4 and hold up Double Strike and see what he does. I'm gonna play this first. Because I can't do anything else anyways. No, that's not true. I guess I could... If he doesn't block, I can Curse of the Werefox. But I don't think we need to remove either one of these. Let's just attack first. Come on, double block. So do I just go 8 face, put him to 5? No, I think it's best to just kill the Hollow Scavenger with Curse of the Werefox. Getting rid of ward sucks, but there's nothing else I can do. And I think we're past the point of ward making a difference here. And also Monstrous with the double strike is way better. Is he just holding up food token here, or is he holding up something else? Candy grapple would suck. Ooh. I guess that's fine. And now I want to draw a mana for Hamlet Glutton. That would be really nice. Look at all that mana. Maybe he has Virtue of Persistence as well. That would really suck. Fell Horseman to get back the Werefox, okay. But are you really going to keep up all this mana? Yeah, I didn't think so. Nice. Just play the Hunter, maybe? Since he knows we have it. Would you consider this flooded at this point? 8 mana, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 playables, 6 playables. So attacking with the 5/4 seems kind of dumb now. He has really good blocks. Really? Doesn't that kind of give up his good blocks? In case of Immodanes, I'm just going to take 3 here. I don't even need to chump block this. I mean, it's cute that he wanted me to block it with the 2-headed Hunter. Another glutton. So, I think the 5/4 has a bad attack again, right? He just double blocks. I can only kill one thing. That's not good beats. Kind of at a stalemate till I draw Immodanes or he makes a bad attack. Or I could draw Curse of the Werefox here and have a small blowout. Up the Beanstalk. Great card. Fantastic card. Okay, so opponent's actually just flooded. They've seen 10 of their mana. Another Sky Beast tracker. Wow, if they get an expensive card, that's gonna hurt. Now I've hit a land. He can still Werefox me. And I can't really force a double trade either way. I could attack with both and just whittle down his creatures. But I have a lot of bad trades here. Like, he just blocks with Mosswood Dread Knight and Skybeast Tracker here. And I would probably kill the tracker, honestly. And then he blocks the other guy with these two and plays the roll on one of them. I think we just play it cool. Cooped up would be nice. I guess I get another land, though. More mana, I suppose. I mean, maybe I do it. Maybe I force the trades. I do out-creature him, and I do have big backup. I might be losing my window if I don't do it now. But if I draw Immodanes, it makes a huge difference. It just sucks only getting 1-for-1s for these guys. I'm gonna chill for another turn. Another Genealogist. Interesting. Another land. My last 3 draws have all been mana. That's not great. That's not great, chat. I want his Dread Knight to stay alive, so we'll kill the Fell Horseman, and we'll just kill one of these guys. Like I said, just bad deals for us, because it's just 1-for-1s. But his creatures are so massive. And I want to leave up the Prism, because it's my only white source right now. Interesting. Toadstool Admirer. Okay. So he can pump that up to a 3/3 right now? It's kind of scary, actually. Let me get Curse of the Werefox off the top. Okay. Once again, we have really bad trades, so we're just gonna chill. I think we might be in trouble now. I really need Curse of the Werefox or like a Firebolt, another Firebolt.
I name all of my Twitch sub babies Josephine.
Hey, David. David, thank you for the resub, sir. Hope you've been well. Look at our little baby Josephine. She's so adorable. Sweet Tooth Witch. Another mana, you say? That's too many mana, dude. I've like my 4 out of my last 5 draws have been lands. This is not going well for us anymore. I think the opponent wins this one, unless I can like get that Curse of the Werefox that I really need to kill something. Wow. That is a lot of Sweet Tooth Witches. This guy has a pretty good green-black deck. I wouldn't play the Sky Beast trackers, but I guess they're really good against flyers, right? I can't think of a single card in our deck that wins from here. The opponent would have to disconnect or have a really, really bad attack. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. They've just gotten too many creatures in a row while I've gotten like land. Root Rider Fawn. Curse of the Werefox off the top. Another Hamlet Glutton. Man, there's 2 Curse of the Werefox bouncing around in our deck somewhere. Bohemius redeems a deck tech. Yeah, you got it. I can hear Save File 17's anti-Magic the Gathering speech right now. Yeah. That's fair. Interesting. Does that win us the game? I need 11 mana. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if I draw a mana, we can technically win this game in like one big attack. I actually want to draw a mana here. Bohemius has redeemed a deck tech. Yeah, we'll do it after this game. Games like this hurt your brain? Yeah. If it wasn't for the cute storybook music playing. Nice. Another mana. So he can sacrifice a food here, and I think that's it. I don't think he can survive here. I think he's taking way too much trample damage. In addition to like unblocked damage. I could be wrong. I probably am wrong, actually. Yeah, I'm actually just dead. I fucked up. But I needed to attack with everything. But yeah, this guy wins. Oh, oh, oh! 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 Yay! Hell yeah! That's why math is for blockers. Alright. Feels good, man. Picking up all those 6/6 trample pays off. I think it's one of the best commons in the format. I don't mind playing 3 of these at all. 5 mana 6/6 trample, gain 3 life. That's absurd. That's just so absurd. Also, we won because of Imodaine's Recruiter. So, best card in the deck, easily. Definitely worth splashing white for. Definitely worth splashing white for. The fact that Trained Troops costs 5 mana and triggers up the Beanstalk is so nice. So nice. By the way, MTG enjoyers, don't forget to come over to Mail and claim your first clue. You get 500 free XP. You get 500 free XP and a card style. So don't forget to do that. Alright, Bohemius has a deck here. Looks like you already... Looks like you already got it down, though. I think if you want to redeem a deck tech, you should not, like, basically make the deck yourself. Because I feel like you're not really getting your points worth out of me if you do that. I feel like... Because now I'm just going to make like 1 or 2 changes to the deck, because it already looks like you've made all the changes to it that it needs. Well... Even though you cut the deck down, your deck still has a lot of bad cards, unfortunately. It looks like, I guess you were going for a blue thing for a little bit, and then you stopped. Because you have a lot of good blue cards. The double transmuters are really good. Johann Stopgap is really good. And you have a lot of really bad cards in your deck still. Like, Candy Trails are really bad. You don't need 2 Titanic Growths, probably. Garruk's Uprising is not great. Return from the Wilds is not great. Sky Beast Tracker is not great. I can see what you're going for, though. You're trying to make food tokens. But yeah, you have 2.5 2-drop creatures. That's not great. Genealogists are great. Hollow Scavenger's great. Lord Skitter's absurdly good. Conceited Witch is really good. Celebrant's really good. The Scry 2s are probably helpful enough. Garruk's Uprising, best case scenario, draws you 4 cards, right? Nothing else in your deck can trigger Garruk's Uprising. Yeah, I think you're better off putting more white in the deck. But I mean, Candy Trails draw cards, so if you're going for green-black food, you kind of want those. And they help Welcome to Sweet Tooth pop off, but that's really all they do. I wish you didn't have so many bad creatures in your deck. Okay, so I would take out a Candy Trail, because like you don't want to play those unless you absolutely have to. I would take out Garruk's Uprising. Because it doesn't look like your deck can afford to do 3 mana do nothing. Wish they weren't blue packs that got offered. Yeah, but I mean, if you're offered, you got to play with what you're offered, right? Especially when it comes to drafts, you have to play with what you're given, even if you want to go a certain direction. So I took out those 2 cards. You can try going with this 40 if you want. But Kellen's Lightblades and Cooped Up are really good, especially with food tokens, because Kellen Lightblades kills any attacking or blocking creature. Cooped Up kills any creature. So I think you take out a Titanic Growth, because you don't have enough creatures to really support Titanic Growth anyway, so you put in a Lightblades. I don't think you want to go below 15 creatures, because your deck's not really a control deck. Return from the Wilds is good, especially if you're putting in more white, so that can stay. It's just not a lot of great stuff, unfortunately. Skybeast Tracker can probably stay because it has reach, and your deck's going to struggle with flyers without it. Beanstalk Worm can probably come out. Just because a 5/4 reach isn't as good as a cheaper 2/4 reach, if that makes sense. Like, you don't want to be reach blocking with Beanstalk Worm, you want to be attacking with it. And you're probably not going to be in a situation where you're ever going to get the double land drop from this. I mean, Sir Armont's going to win you most of your games, probably, if I had to guess. Like, Skitter into whatever you do on 4 mana, into Sewer Witch or Champion, or Sir Armont's going to win you most of your game. You win with opponent's graveyard, don't worry. If you survive to turn 7 with this deck, yes, Virtue of Persistence will probably help you win. More often than not, you're just going to play this as a really good removal spell. This is by far the best Virtue. I think the white Virtue is like a close second, but this is by far the best one, especially in Limited, because it's a really good removal spell coupled with a huge bomb on the back end if you can pull it off. I think your best bet is honestly playing more of a slow control game early on, and then trying to win with Sir Armont or Sewer Witch or Virtue. So I like this. I like this. And I like Titanic Growth less. Just because you have so few creatures. Baronati's great. Troublemaker Ophi's great. Sweet Tooth is great. I think the life gain will help you. Yeah, honestly, I think I cut Beanstalk Worm from this. And go with that 40. And just fix your mana. Yeah, Titanic Growth is not good. Unfortunately, Titanic Growth is not good. It's a combat trick, and it's cheap and effective, but it's not good. When, for 2 mana, you can kill literally any creature without putting your creature at risk with Kellen's Lightblade or Cooped Up. Beanstalk lets me play mana, though. Right, so it's your turn 2, right? You play your second land, and then you play Beanstalk Worm's Adventure, and you play a third land if you have 3 lands in hand, right? So this assumes you have extra mana in hand already, and at that point, you've missed your 2-drop. So you can't respond to anything the opponent does, and you can't play a 2-drop of your own. And if you play it on turn 3 for its ability, it's even worse, because that means you've missed a 3-drop. Beanstalk Worm, at the end of the day, is just a 5-mana 5/4 with Reach. Unless you're, like, specifically playing it in a green-blue deck that's super front-loaded with mana, just so you can ramp up to your mega big green-blue creatures. Like, that's literally what the green-blue archetype is in Wilds of Eldraine. Ramping into massive creatures. Like, that's why cards like Skybeast Tracker exist, because this guy, after you ramp into big creatures, you're supposed to get food tokens to sacrifice because you're already almost dead from early aggro. So it's like, if Beanstalk Worm was actually just the card Explore, it would be way better, because you would draw a card. But in your deck, it's basically just a 5-mana 5/4 Reach. And for 5 mana, you'd rather do any of your other 5-drop things, right? Like, this is way better, this is way better, this is certainly way better, and this is certainly way better. Hey, you got it, man. You got it. Good luck with your draft. All right, boys, we are at 4-0. Yeah, I would like 7. I got a 6 yesterday. Demos. For mana, we got the Werefox, we got the Fawn, we got the Glutton. Okay. A bit slow of a hand, but this is fine. Redcap Thief makes his hand better. Redcap Thief plus Fawn actually gives us a on-curve Hamlet Glutton. Boros. Yo, Slenderoni, what's up, brother? So, we actually hit a turn 4. We actually hit a turn 4 Hamlet Glutton here. That might be too early, though. The opponent might have removal for it this early. But we have 3 in the deck. It might just end the game also. Overdraft's going well. It's going well. I'm at 4-0 right now. First okay draft in 5 drafts. Yeah. Sometimes you hit hard waters and there's nothing you can do. I only had 1 draft yesterday go over 3 wins. And it only got to 6. Didn't even get all the way to 7. So I feel your pain. It just happens sometimes, unfortunately. Okay. You can do it, boys. Well, if Tobogganator's cheering us on. Ooh, Tempest Heart. Do I want to play Tempest Heart first? I kind of do. And also, this might eat up any removal they have. You, Poe, and Slendy like the 3 little pigs of drafting. Are you the big bad wolf? Coming to blow down our draft houses. You could have actually had lethal. I kid. Really? I'm grateful you're here, man. I never even would have noticed that I missed lethal that one game. Okay. Do we send it in? Let him figure it out. Maybe he has Kellen's Light Blades here. But the question is, would he waste it on the heart? I'm gonna get this guy in case he has the Archon. So at least we kill something this way. Okay. Dude, I don't care. This does nothing for you. This actually is not doing anything for you. I do need to draw some cards, though, if possible. Oh, that's annoying. Any tricks? Gnawing Crescendo. Opponent is just using up all their stuff. They're at 5 mana, so we'll stay at 5 mana. We'll draw another Glutton right off the top of the deck. No problem. One mana, 1/1, really breaking the bank here. Spear Guard, eh? I think we're big chillin' again. Ooh, that actually buffs a lot, huh? This goes up to a 3/3. It's kind of shocking and annoying. Yeah, they decided to keep that just for the keep guard buff. Not only that, but if they hit 6 lands, they can do it twice. Do they have a Princess Takes Flight and they're like, man, do I really want to use it on Welcome to Sweet Tooth? Bellowing Bruiser. So, they only kill the Spear Guard if I play this on the Root Rider Fawn, right? Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, traded the 1/1 for a 4/4. Pretty nice, right? I'm going to keep the creatures in case I get another Immodanes. This demands they have another removal spell, or else they get nothing. And if they removal spell this, I get to keep my 4/6. Half Engine is pretty annoying. There you go. I think we attack first. I'm halfway expecting an Archons here. Okay, so same deal. If they have an Archons, I'm only dealing 4 damage. So I want to kill this and this in that order if possible. Definitely the tap guy, because that's super annoying after this turn. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Vape storage near me was exploding for about 90 minutes last night. One person passed away after getting hit with debris from a quarter-mile out. It was insane. Holy shit, dude. Where is that? That's crazy, man. Holy shit. You know what? I actually should have played a land last turn, because then I would have had enough to do both of these this turn. Clinton Township, Michigan. I'm gonna have to look that up, dude. That's insane. So do I want to attack here? He can pump this up to a 3/3. I think I do attack here with the 6/6. This can't just be a chump block. So we're doing a 1-for-1 here. I'll take that. I'll take that all day. That was actually a 2-for-1 in my favor, now that I think about it. I still don't want to give him a treasure token, so we'll just enter. Michigan Vape Warehouse Fire. Is that it? Michigan Vape Explosion. Could you imagine being a quarter of a mile away and getting hit in the head by, like, a flying jewel canister, and that's what kills you? The disposable vapes have been blowing up. They use very cheap quality heat absorbers, and the entire vape gets too hot, including the battery, and boom! Jesus, man. That's insane, dude. Another reason to never vape. You'll be vaping one day and it'll just blow your face off. If you're gonna smoke tobacco, you should just roll your own cigarettes or smoke a cigar. A person's face got blown up just by a simple small disposable in Mississippi. Yeah. Yeah, I'm looking at the article now. It's like, that's literally the headline. A 19-year-old man was looking at the glowing orange sky when he was struck by a butane canister from a quarter-mile away. So, how big is a butane canister? Is it like what, a small thing? It's a small thing, right? Yeah, okay. Still, if one of these is like going 500 miles an hour after being propelled by an explosion, it's gonna kill you. If that hits you in the head, if like one of the bottom metal ridges hit you in the head, that's it. That's so crazy, man. Also, is it weird to anyone else hearing a 19-year-old referred to as a man? A firefighter was injured by the debris. I didn't know if we were at war. Yeah, that's super sad. Alright, guys, I gotta take a small break. I gotta run to the bathroom. If you can't buy me a beer, you're still a boy. Right? Hearing 19-year-old man is so weird. But who am I to judge? I'm a 35-year-old child. Alright, guys. Quick break. I'll be back. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Give the channel a follow if you haven't already. And check out my YouTube. It's where I upload all my max win runs. We're at 5-0, so I'm really excited about this deck. Looks like we're going to go all the way. But either way, I'm happy with 5 wins for the first draft of the day. I'll be right back, everyone. Whew, sorry that took so long. Imagine mining your own day, looking at the amazing orange sky, and out of nowhere you're struck. Well, the sky was orange because of the explosions. So he wasn't just like walking down the street looking at the sky because it's so pretty. He was looking at the sky because it looked like it was on fire. Yeah, that's like such a fluke. It's such like a 1 in a million to like get struck by a flying butane canister from a quarter-mile away. Such a crazy fluke. Wow, this is the first time we've ever drawn Knightly Valor. I think this hand's actually okay. If we draw a 2-drop, we're cooking. Redcap Thief gives us a treasure for Knightly Valor. I think we're okay. What's your thoughts on the uncontrollable parts of life? Just go with the flow kind of thing? When I was younger... Very nice. When I was younger, I thought a lot more things could be controlled. I thought a lot of life's decisions and outcomes would be easily accessible. It turns out the truth is, in most situations, okay, you have 2 choices. Sometimes no choice, but in most cases in life, you have 2 choices. Flip out of the smallest thing, yeah. Yeah. Main phase quick study. And the hatching plans. Okay. Rage aneurysm, underrated cause of death. I think it's very fairly rated cause of death. But yeah, you know, in most situations, you have one of 2 decisions. Either do the right thing or do the wrong thing. Okay, that's pretty annoying. Benson from Regular Show? Who's Benson from Regular Show? He be getting angry, for real, for real. Literally no play. He's like a gumball machine. That's their boss or I don't know. It's their boss or some shit. Yeah, getting hella mad's relatable. I'm gonna kill the fair. No, let's kill the charade. You can have cheaper spells. That's okay. Whose time are you talking about? Okay, that's a good ice out. You're still taking 1,000,000 fucking damage. All that to keep his fairy alive. Does he have that one card that's 2 blue and X? That'd be pretty annoying. He has a charmed clothier. He has no fast responses. So I guess let's kill this guy. I think LA is like right around my age. That's why we both like 90s rock so much. I played Careless Whisper earlier, LA, when Sofa was here. Tonight the music seems so loud. I wish that we could lose this crowd. Baby, I think things are better this way. We hurt each other with the things we want to say. We could have been so good together. We could have danced this song forever. Born in 2002. You were born in 2002. You were born when I was in the 8th grade. Blink went, where are you? And I'm so sorry. I cannot sleep. I cannot dream tonight. I need somebody and always. Blink-182 was hot when I was into music. Like before all that. Have you heard a lot of original Blink? Original Blink is really good. I'm younger than you, have better music taste. Take that into fact. Oh my god, dude. I'm coming for you. Bohemians, you were born in 94. I was born in 1988. I literally lived through all the 90s. I was like gaining consciousness in my head as the last of the 80s died. Do you guys remember do you guys remember Take On Me? You guys remember Take On Me, right? You know. Take on me. Take me on. Yeah, okay, so I heard a version of it yesterday that you guys have to hear. This is from 6 years ago. Remember, that song came out in 1986 or something like that, right? You guys, oh my god, you guys have to hear this. I cannot believe this guy is still so fucking good. Look at him. He's an old man. He's in his 50s here. By the way, very well put together for being in his 50s. Wait till you fucking hear him, dude. Like, these older rock stars, they lose their shit as they start to get older. Like, oh, just listen. Just listen.
Talking away. Oh, I don't know what I'm to say. I'll say it anyway. Today is another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay, and take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two.
He has the most understanding dad face ever, yeah.
So needless to say, I'm odds and ends, but that's me, I'm stumbling away.
He could have any mom in the audience he wanted.
Slowly learning that life is okay, and say after me, it's no better to be safe than sorry, and take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two.
This is at the MTV soundstage. In a day or two.
And all things that you say, is it life or just to play my worries away? You're all the things I've got to remember.
I make elite fucking sandwiches that need 2 hands.
I'll be coming for you anyway. Take on me. Take me on. I'll be gone in a day or two. I'll be gone in a day or two. In a day or two.
Bro, that was fucking beautiful. I think I like that version more than the original. I know what my favorite band is. Right? His face is like, still got it. Still fucking got it.
And it feels right this time. On this crash course with a big time. Ain't no mind to the distant thunder. Dude ain't fills his head with a wonder. Says it feels right this time. Turn around and found the right line. Good day to be alive, sir. Good day to be alive, he said.
When it comes to being the soothing light at the end of your tunnel, it's just a freight train coming your way. Then it comes to being the soothing light at the end of your tunnel, it's just a freight train coming your way.
Don't it feel right like this? All the pieces fall to his wish. Sucker for that quick reward, boy. Sucker for that quick reward, they say.
When it comes to being the soothing light at the end of your tunnel, it's just a freight train coming over.
I sing karaoke every Saturday. Yeah, I sing karaoke every Saturday. We have a washed-up bassist, an old man singer, and a drummer who hasn't played the drums in 4 years. Perfect band.
Then it comes to being the soothing light at the end of your tunnel, it's just a freight train coming away.
Garage rock.
It's coming your way. It's coming your way. Here comes.
Alright, we've heard enough. We've heard enough. That was a big deal because that was the first time that song was ever played, and it was played live with the San Francisco Orchestra. Most of Metallica's drumline is easy. I could easily learn it. I would say 50% of Metallica's drumline is easy to medium. 25 of it is hard, and the other 25% of it is insanely hard. But yeah, for the most part, especially their early stuff, has a very simple, just carry the song kind of drum line. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Bohemius. All right, guys, we're 6-0 with our green-red splash white deck. I think almost every single win we've gotten has been because of Imidane's Recruiter. Almost every single win we've gotten has been on the back of Imidane's Recruiter. Glutton's amazing. Still have no idea what that song is about. Really? I can explain it if you really wanted to know. Metallica 3. John, they took Sid's cigarettes away. What a bastardization of a popular game, dude. Yeah, I think a lot of other metal bands have a way harder drum line than most of Metallica. Okay, this hand's very playable. Yeah, block it. Give me that rat. You would. Huh. Well, this isn't going well. This is a lot of card draw. What do they have? Rat out? Oh my god. Are they holding rat out? Is that what this is? At one point in time, I considered myself insane at drums because I learned through the Fire and Flames, so I was able to play it. This card's terrible. I always messed up on something. I practiced the song every day for a year. In a few months, I literally at least tried playing it. Bro, I can't even read all that. Y'all are bullies. We're products of our generation, I'm sorry. Dude, I think this guy is fucking cooked. We're sorry, Slendy. Oh, God. I remember Through the Fire and Flames was like the only song I couldn't do well on Expert in Guitar Hero. I'm sure that's very similar to actual what you're talking about. Yeah, block the rat. What are we thinking? He has a candy grapple or something? Wish you would have joined. I have no interest. Sorry, man. He doesn't have shit? Let's find out. Looks like he has something. I'll take that trade. Murder, kill, murder. Murder's at Karlov Manor. It's the latest expansion for Magic. Yeah, like I said last turn, I think this guy's just cooked. We have Tempest Heart with double buffs from the 5 drops. We have Beanstalk with double draws. This looks like a 7-0, guys. This looks like a perfect 7-0 run to me. Yes! Perfect 7-0 run. Hell yeah. Woo! Let's go! How the fuck did I end up on my date with Red 13 in Rebirth? Probably because you tried very hard to do that. Pasta for YouTube. Hi, YouTube frogs. Thanks for watching. Perfect 7-0 run. Yo, save. Ah. So like I said right before going into that game, basically every single game we won was off the back of Imadane's Recruiter or Hamlet Glutton. This game is no exception. We won because of Imadane's Recruiter. Every single game we won, Imadane's Recruiter. I think this deck had very little fat, and I think the fact that it did have, like, Prophetic Prism contributed to a lot of our mana fixing. I mean, Redcap Thief is amazing. I love Redcap Thief. Treasure Tokens all the way, dude. Root Rider Fawn, amazing. Like, we can make a short list of all the worst cards in the deck, and it's like, those three, that's it. Those are the only bad cards. No more FF Toxin saves here. Oh yeah, you're going to, gonna hold off on it. No spoilers. Guys, if you like watching limited content and you want someone that really knows a lot about the nerdy part of life, definitely give SaveFile17 a follow. He's one of my favorite streamers in the whole wide world. He exclusively streams Hearthstone Arena on his primary channel, but he also has a secondary channel called SaveFile Variety if you ever want to catch him playing other games. But yeah, you're just in time to see a 7-0 run. Perfect results. This is my second 7-0 this meta. And also, Slendy, best of luck. Slendy, best of luck in your tournament. Good luck, man. Hope you win. Hey, you're welcome, dude. It's the least I can do. It is the least I can do. So, David asked what the song No Leaf Clover is about. What's up, hey yo? Been loving Woe Quickies. What's your draft plan versus bots? I've just been leaning Jund and avoiding blue like the plague. I think blue is good. I think blue has some very good commons, but blue's uncommons are really lackluster. So you really got to hit on the commons, like Balloonist Gatekeeper, the fairy blue commons like Obira's, and then like Johan's Stopgap, and then the 2 card draw cards. Jund is fair. I think Naya, what I just ran, Naya is very, very strong. Like red-green with a splash of white is now twice this recent meta, I've gone 7 wins just with red-green splash white. I think green-black is probably the strongest. And red-white's very strong. Red-green's very strong. I think the weakest is like green-blue, probably. And then if you get lucky, red-blue is very, very strong. But my plan when drafting is to take the bomb cards really early because, like, almost every card in Wilds of Eldraine is amazing, right? Almost every card in Wilds of Eldraine is very, very good. So if you just take the strongest card first and build around the strongest cards like I did, like I drafted double Imadanes early, and I just drafted around those. Like, this deck has, like, maybe 3 bad cards. I would say uncommons in Wilds of Eldraine are actually worse on average than commons. Those 6s getting wheeled a lot blows my mind. They're double green. I think green's a very strong core in Wilds, but I can see why the bots avoided it. But yeah, my actual game plan when drafting Wilds of Eldraine against bots is to aim for the 2-colored uncommons. The bots tend to avoid the 2-color uncommons, and they're very, very strong. There's no bad 2-color uncommon in Wilds of Eldraine. And not only that, but the 2-color uncommons prop up the rest of whatever their game plan is, right? Like Greta makes food, Ash buffs off of Celebration, the blue-white one taps when she comes into play, Neva gives you back a creature enchantment, Johan's ridiculous. I'm just letting you play adventures on the top of your deck. So aim for the uncommons and try to stay on colors that suit those uncommons. Because if you get like 2 to 4 of those 2-color uncommons in a deck, you should go 7 every time. Yeah, this deck was awesome. 7-0, boys. Oh, I forgot to screenshot the deck.